The images from the fall of Saigon are unforgettable. A line of refugees stretching up to that rickety rooftop and awaiting U.S. outbound helicopter flight. But even before that, Vietnamese families planned escape routes by boat or by air, and that's how Hip Nguyen found himself on a C-130 transport plane bumping down the Saigon airport runway.
With the hatch open in the back, and you wander up through. There's no seating. You sit on the floor type of deal, and you get on there and red lights in the cargo.
Nguyen works at Aegis Assisted Living in Shoreline now, and he's remarkably low-key and unassuming about all of this. He was just 11 years old when he remembers his father, an Army captain, telling him that he was leaving. No room for discussion.
He stayed behind my mom and three other brothers and sister, and decided to have my brother and I go to the U.S.
Through a kid's eyes, his journey to America was a grand adventure. Though Nguyen remembers the military presence, the tears of his mother as he left Saigon with his older brother, and then a stay at a military encampment in Guam.
It was like a MASH division. Have you seen the show MASH with big tents? And we were right at the beach, so that was heavenly to me.
And then America, where other families helped him attend school and live life.
There has been a lot of good and bad come out of it, to be honest with you. Coming over here in the state back in '75, where there's not a whole lot of Asian in Edmonds community.
He was singled out and bullied for being different without his family to support him. His parents eventually traveled to the U.S. in 1993, but Nguyen's father had spent 8 years in a prison camp.
Pretty much all the South Vietnamese men were picked up, went to prison because they wanted re-education the way they think, Communist Party and that type of deal. Brainwash. It's like my dad. I remember when I left, he was a strong individual. I remember when he came over here, he was very low-key, very soft.
Looking back now, Nguyen says he's grateful for the decision his father made, although he rarely talks about it with him and doubts he will today. The pain of that time still uncomfortably sharp decades later. John Repp, Como News.